Yes, so we're back with another reaction video, and today we're going to be doing the BTS speech at United Nations. This is going to be a tearjerker. I already know.
I'm really excited for this. I've seen it in the comments loads of times. I've been wanting to get to it. And after we've been diving into all of the videos for Josh with Jimin, I was like, there's a little bit of RM that I need, and with his speech, I really need to see the whole thing.
I know, like, we've seen like clips and pieces of it, so I already like kind of teared up from like hearing some stuff, like little like clips from like the videos that we have seen that's been in there. Like I think Try Not to Cry challenge, I think was in there. It was like
there was probably like a clip in there. Yeah,
it was thrown in there. So I'm excited about this though, because you know what, like RM is one of like the smartest, like that I've like learned of him. He's one of the smartest like music corporations. I don't know. He's part of this.
Very intelligent.
Smart.
He's wise, and I don't know, he speaks from his heart. Everything about him, I just like want to hear more from him.
Yeah. They always speak from the heart. Like they always do. Like each one of them, like every single one of them, always speaks from the heart. But RM has got like this, like I was trying to say, he's like the smartest like music rapper singer that I've ever heard in the music generation, like corporation. It's like there's so many people out there, you know, like music rappers, singers, everything, and there's always that one that like sparkles, like, and I think he does. I feel like he like is like he helps out. He's like he helps out his own group. He always puts them first. Like we already did the why Namjoon shines as the leader.
Yes.
And it's true. It's really true. And he also shines as like another leader to like the fan base. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
even when I saw him this morning, I was watching his interaction with Tex. He was making sure that they were good on stage and giving them, like, you know,
you showed me that,
time. I thought that was like the sweetest thing ever.
Yeah, and also like he's very like confident. You can tell, like he's got crazy swag.
Love it.
Like, every single time you see him doing like live, like you know he's there. Like obviously you know he's there, but like you feel his presence. Like every single time he'll be like, he'll start rapping, and you know it's like boom, it's like a spotlight shot right down on him. Like it's crazy.
It pulls you in.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm ready to get pulled in, like you get pulled in for Jimin.
I know. I always get. I see Jimin, and I'm like, and I start. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get into this speech because I really want to see what this is all about, and I already know what it's all about. Not really all about, but I understand where it's gonna go. But
if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and drop a like on it if you wish.
Yeah, definitely hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. Let's go. And drop a like on this video if you just love BTS in general. Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're getting right into it. Okay.
Secretary General, UNICEF Executive Director, and all the excellencies and distinguished guests from across the world.
He speaks so intelligent.
My name is Kim Namjoon, also known as RM, the leader of the group BTS. It is an incredible honor to be invited to an occasion with such significance for today's young generation. Last November, BTS launched the Love Myself campaign with UNICEF, building on our belief that true love first begins with loving myself. We've been partnering with UNICEF's End Violence program to protect children and young people all over the world from violence. And our fans have become a major part of this campaign with their action and with their enthusiasm. We truly have the best fans in the world.
Yeah, they do.
And I'd like to begin by talking about myself. I was born in Ilsan, a city near Seoul, South Korea. It is a really beautiful place with a lake, hills, and even an annual flower festival. I spent a very happy childhood there, and I was just an ordinary boy. I used to look up at the night sky and wonder, and I used to dream the dreams of a boy. I used to imagine that I was a superhero who could save the world. And in an intro to one of our early albums, there's a line that says, "My heart stopped when I was maybe 9 or 10. Looking back, I think that's when I began to worry about what other people thought of me and starting seeing myself through their eyes. I stopped looking up at the night skies, the stars. I stopped daydreaming. Instead, I just tried to jam myself into the malls that other people made. Soon, I began to shut out my own voice and started to listen to the voices of others. No one called out my name, and neither did I. My heart stopped and my eyes closed shut. So, like this, we all lost our names. We became like ghosts.
Whew, this is getting deep, dude.
This is.
But I had one sanctuary, and that was music. There was a small voice inside of me that said, wake up, man, and listen to yourself.
True.
But it took me quite a long time to hear music calling my real name. Even after making the decision to join BTS, there were a lot of hurdles. Some people might not believe, but most people thought we were hopeless. And sometimes I just wanted to quit.
Oh no.
But I think I was very lucky that I didn't give it all up. And I'm sure that I and we will keep stumbling and falling like this. BTS has become artists performing in those huge stadiums and selling millions of albums right now, but I am still an ordinary 24-year-old guy. If there's anything that I've achieved, it was only possible that I have my other BTS members right by my side, and because of the love and the support that our ARMY fans all over the world made for us. And maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me.
Oof.
Today, I am who I am with all of my faults and my mistakes. Tomorrow, I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that'll be me too. These faults and mistakes are what I am, making up the brightest stars in the constellation of my life. I have come to love myself for who I am, for who I was, and for who I hope to become. I like to say the one last thing. After releasing our Love Yourself albums and launching the Love Myself campaign, we started to hear remarkable stories from our fans all over the world, how our message helped them overcome their hardships in life and start loving themselves. Those stories constantly remind us of our responsibility. So, let's take all one more step. We have learned to love ourselves. So now I urge you to speak yourself. I like to ask all of you.
I'm sorry for not like talking a lot. We just
What
want
is
to
your
like,
name?
literally.
What excites you and makes your heart beat? Tell me your story. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your conviction. No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity, just speak yourself. Find your name and find your voice by speaking yourself. I'm Kim Namjoon and also RM of BTS. I'm an idol and I'm an artist from a small town in Korea. Like most people, I've made many and plenty mistakes in my life. I have many faults and I have many more fears, but I'm gonna embrace myself as hard as I can. And I'm starting to love myself gradually, just little by little. What is your name? Speak yourself. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Oh man, that's the end of the video. I mean, it's crazy because it's like RM always speaks from the heart. Every single one of them speaks from the heart, but like I feel like RM is like different. RM is like, it's like he like wants to like talk straight to each single person. Like he's talking right to you, not just like millions of fans, just right to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do feel it like
feeling,
right off the bat, like he's speaking right to you. And the part where he was saying that he was like 9 or 10, and he was sitting and he was looking up at the stars and the skies, was the part that I was thinking about the most during his whole entire speech, because he was saying, you know, he started listening to other people and not himself, and like losing who he was. And to me, it's like that for everybody. It's like you start losing who you are because you hear things in the back of your head like your outfit's not cool, this isn't cool, and you start trying to change yourself to be accepted. And it's like, if you're just yourself, there's somebody out there that's gonna accept you. Somebody who wants to listen to you out there.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna take like an example, like, you know what I mean? You always gotta like, don't like want to change yourself, and like, I feel like his speech was kind of like that. It's kind of stay true to yourself and like love yourself, right? Like when I was a kid, I always wanted like the name brand clothes, right? I always wanted name brand clothes. And it's like, I didn't even want to wear that clothes. Like I didn't want it particularly because I liked it.
Yeah.
It was like, I wanted just because I saw kids in school wearing it, but it wasn't really like who I wanted to be. I didn't want to wear Nike and Adidas. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to wear, I wanted to wear like band shirts, you know what I mean? Like, cause I was into music, like, cause I used to make music too when I was younger, and I used to be like into music. So like, I wanted to wear like band shirts of my favorite bands that actually I loved. Like they were like, I was fans of them.
Yeah.
And they were like my friends, like each one of the band members of each band that I liked. Or a music artist or whoever else singing, and that's what I wanted to wear. And it's like, no, I had to be cool. Like I wanted to be cool, and yeah.
So it's like a reminder.
And I would always wear Nike and Adidas.
Love yourself.
And I didn't want to wear that stuff like at all. I wanted to be myself.
And it was nice to hear it from him today, because I know that recently I haven't been loving myself at all. So to hear it now, it just makes me want to say my name, just like he was asking, and start loving myself and accept all my flaws, my good, my bad, because it is me. All my mistakes, the things that we grew up with, our hardships, it makes us who we are today. And I wouldn't change anything.
I don't want to get too emotional, right? So like, I feel like I'm already tearing up because I know I'm gonna say it now. So like, I feel like I'm tearing up already from it. Like, you guys get this too much, this whole tearing stuff. I'm sorry, but it's like, I feel like my daughter, like Zoe, like we told you before, she's really shy. And she's really like, her anxiety, like to talk to people or be in crowded rooms with people. Like we went to this dance of hers, and like she didn't want to like move from me. Like she didn't want to move away. She was, I think she was too afraid to talk to people. You know what I mean? And I think she always feels like somebody's watching her. You know, like she feels like all these eyes are watching her. She doesn't want to be herself. Like she doesn't want to love herself. And like listening to the speech, I feel like, man, like, you know, if I could just pull that out and like give it to my daughter, like that speech, because it's the same thing. It's like, and she always worries about like her pants. Like she feels like her pants, like she won't wear jeans because she feels like, she says, kids make fun of me because they like my pants come like down, I guess, because they show her like maybe her butt crack. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not trying to be funny, but you know what I'm talking about. I know what you mean. And it's like, and I wish like more people understood, like, don't worry about what other people say about you. Just make sure you love yourself. And I feel like that Arms is kind of like, that's where he was going with it. Yeah. You know, like as a kid, he always wanted to be this in dreams, and he didn't put that to work. And then at the very end, he put everything to work. Like he was like, no, you know what? I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna make music because that's what I like to do, and be a leader. And he's a leader now. So yeah, it kind of all fits in. It's like almost like love yourself is a big term. It's not just love yourself. It's way more meaning behind it. Yeah. You know? I was just thinking about that because with her, she wanted to go to that dance so bad. Yeah, we got her dress and everything. We went out the night beforehand, like picking out like this dress and these shoes. She was like so excited. I like painted her nails beforehand. Yeah, and the second we went in there, she heard music. She stood by us by the table the whole entire time, crying. Yeah, she was crying, yeah. And wanted to leave. And I was just like, why? What's wrong? And she starts saying, you know, like, people make fun of me. And I don't know if they do, if they don't. I'm not there at school. But the thing is that, like, it's like almost like, it's like if they do, I don't know, I can't do anything. You know, like, I can't tell the kids' parents or something. I don't know who is doing it. But then it's like, when you look at it, they do say hi to her. They say hi to her. Yeah, but she doesn't respond but they back. Don't. Something, maybe anxiety or being shy. And this is why we relate to BTS a lot, because we have like a lot of struggles that we can relate to them. And then like speeches like RM speaking like this, love yourself. I wish I could just pull it out and throw it at people. Like throw it inside their heads. Like, blah, blah, and like throw that speech inside their heads and be like, man, just love yourself, you know? Yeah. And I wish I could do that with my daughter too. Yeah, but I definitely agree with that one. When he was saying that, that was like making me think about that whole day. It means more. Like these speeches, these lyrics, these songs. To me, BTS means way more than just music. It's way more. It's like stories that help me pull me through like life. Like it helps me pull through struggles. You know what I mean? When I hear them like this and how they can make it out, it makes me feel like, man, we can do this. We can do this. If we have a hardship, we can get there. We can get through this. You know, and that's how I feel with Arm's speech. To me, that's how I feel. Yeah. But guys, we're a mess right now. I mean, like, we're a mess, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry if it was too sad for you, but this is how we relate. This is how we want to express to you guys how we really relate. Like, we're in love with BTS. Like, when I say it, I'm 100% facts. Like, we're in love with BTS, and we're in love with the BTS army. You guys are like really amazing to us. You love us so much, and you're showing a lot of love to us, and you talk to us like we're best friends now.
Yeah.
And it's like I have a family, a bigger family that I can actually talk to every day now here. So thank you guys for watching, and if you definitely like the video, drop a like on the video if you like the video. That makes no sense. Drop a like on the video if you like the video. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified when every single video drops. And I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. And remember to tell your mothers,
your fathers, fathers,
your sisters,
your brothers, brothers,
and your friends
about us.
Because we're just an ordinary family.
Doing family-like things.
Behind the camera.
Peace.
Peace.
I will make you smile forever, but it's all up in each other tonight.